ladies and gentlemen, 3 3-minute rounds at a 165-pound catchweight. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 178 pounds, representing Richard M. Bakley Fight Club of Hampstead, North Carolina. Making his MMA debut tonight, David "Cog" Moore. And his opponent, standing across the cage and fighting out of the right corner, he weighed in at 163 pounds. He is an independent fighter from Durham, North Carolina. His record: 2 wins, 3 defeats. Dennis the Outlaw Palm. The referee when the action begins, Larry Carter.
All right, 165-pound catchweight action kicking off this bout. Next Level Fight Club, the inaugural event. I'm here with Cyrus Fees. Brother, this thing is going to kick off with a bang tonight. Look at this.
Right out of the gate, here comes David Moore pushing the action. David Moore in the black trunks.
David Moore with a takedown on top.
Right out of the gate, Casey, you're getting things started with a quickness. Pulling double duty tonight. I'm feeling good. How are you doing?
This is a jam-packed house. A lot of action. David Moore, he's over here putting some pressure down right in front of us. We're getting a bird's eye view of this thing.
No doubt about it. David Moore making his debut tonight, so very impressive here to come out on top. Working game representing the Richard M. Bakley Fight Club. They got a whole crew here from Hampstead, North Carolina, Casey.
Tell you what, it helps a whole lot when you're coming out making your debut. There got to be a lot of nerves when you're starting out. But when you got the whole team behind you like that, a bunch of guys competing, it helps a lot.
Oh, no doubt about it. What a big night tonight, man. They have filled this place up, and I got it right, man. This Greenville Convention Center packed to the brim with fans at Next Level.
For a title fight.
Whoa, going for the
down.
leg.
Dennis Paul looked like a reversal, but David Moore on top of it. He gets back to his feet.
No doubt. Want to welcome everybody watching here on Go Fight Live. Cyrus Fees and Casey Oxendine calling the action here from Greenville, North Carolina.
Well, it's always a pleasure, man. My favorite, right here next to me.
No doubt about it.
Oh, beautiful kick there by Dennis Palm.
Dennis Palm trying to start something up here, get that offense ignited.
David Moore definitely ahead of the game here. He got that initial takedown. That puts him ahead. Dennis Palm's going to have to make up for it.
No doubt. You know, Richard M. Bakley, that Fight Club.
Oh, you better watch out.
Whoa,
guillotine attempt here.
An early guillotine. Could he get his first victory here? Not a very good position on that guillotine.
Not at all. He should have pulled full guard if he's going to pull. I'm not a big fan of pulling guard to begin with. But if you got it, sometimes you go with it. Now Dennis Palm, inside control position. Let's see what he can get done.
I don't know, I can see you pulling guard.
No.
With those jiu-jitsu skills, black belt status, you're not going to pull guard?
Come on.
It's not the Casey Oxendine way. Here
My
we go.
My judo is ever improving, brother. Half guard position by Dennis Palm, working a little bit.
Right
David Moore looking for a lateral. It may help Dennis Palm into the rear mount, but no, David Moore reverses.
Very impressed here by the rookie, Casey, making his debut, man. He has been on top of it. He's had top position the majority of the fight. And just kind of raw power here by David Moore.
Both these guys seem very refined. You know, guys coming out of the gate, they usually they blow up a lot. These guys seem to be really pacing the action well. Well-trained athletes here.
4 title fights tonight, my friend. We got an amateur title on the line and 3 pro titles. We got the big man, William Baptiste, in the house. Can't wait to see him. You talk about jacked up. Him and Alan Crowder are going to be throwing down in our co-main event.
Well, you can't forget about Jamie Pickett.
Oh, dude, the hometown boy, man.
Yeah.
They've all come out here to see Jamie Pickett. So
very.
Here we go.
Again, David Moore pushing the action. Taking the center and pushing Dennis Palm back towards the cage.
I like his composure, David Moore. He's keeping the action, pushing it forward. And that's the best thing you can do for the judges, man, to keep the pressure on your opponent.
Good exchanges here. Like classic Muay Thai style. Then David Moore pushes back.
Going to work. David Moore starting to tee off on him.
Yeah, big shots. He's got to watch out. Dennis Palm trying to counter there.
Dennis Palm, a veteran of 5 fights, so this guy's definitely been around the block and looking to go 500 here, looking to get back to 500
yeah,
with this win.
Pushing for that single leg, but it looks like David Moore has that cross face right in his mouth. Not a friendly position to be in.
No, absolutely not. Got a lot of great sponsors out here making it happen, and we appreciate all of them stepping up here to support this great show, Next Level Fight Club. They were all out in the community supporting the kids and doing all kinds of great stuff here in Greenville.
All right, David Moore with top position again. Side control, excellent work. It looks like he's going to take rear mount.
That was a nice transition, was it not?
Yeah,
He's really working
absolutely. Dennis Palm, he's got to get moving here. It's not a great spot to be in.
Doesn't have the hooks out. There's one hook. Can he get the second hook here on Dennis Palm? And he does. Both hooks in, Casey. It's not a good spot.
Again, to be a debut fighter like this, he's doing extremely well.
I'm impressed.
Looks like he's pushing for the rear naked choke. I can't see from this vantage
Wow,
point.
he might be flattening him out, Casey. Let's take a look right here. Yeah, he's going for it.
If he doesn't get it, I would say more. Soften him up a little more, throw a few shots. It's wide open for him, then go back to the well again.
No doubt. You don't want to get too committed. You want to mix it up. That's definitely the best way to go. It'll get that opening for you.
There we go.
Flattening out here. Just trying to protect his neck. Not really making any attempt to kind of struggle or scramble. And now we got him back to full mount. David Moore, they call him Cog, going to work on the Outlaw. Could he notch his first victory here in Greenville, North Carolina?
Looking to set up the ground and pound it. It looked like Palm was kind of holding him off, holding the wrists of David Moore so he couldn't strike. Now David Moore piling it on. Looks like he may be setting up an arm bar here.
Both fighters are game, Casey, but you got one that comes from a pretty established fight team, then you got an independent. Independent fighters tend to have problems like this. They really
again,
do.
Aside from the actual skill set alone, you don't typically have the support.
Exactly.
David Moore has a ton of support tonight, and that goes a long way.
David Moore on top here in a great position to finish this fight. Now he might be looking for the submission.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to try to take that on.
Oh, and I think he might get it.
He's going to have to move, though.
That's it, round two, man. David Moore dominates here in round number two.
Well, the fight's definitely been competitive, particularly on the feet.
Without a doubt.
But once it hits the ground, David Moore has complete control. Oh, big shot by Dennis Palm.
Hey, that'll switch the direction of a fight real quick.
Well, he must have heard what I said.
Beautiful
His corner
sprawl.
must be letting him know he's got to get going.
Bad spot, though. Look at that. He's already transitioning, Casey.
Exactly.
David Moore. Wow. Beautiful sprawl and transitions right to the back.
Big shots
and already
right there.
Dennis Palm on the defensive. Wow.
That's the thing, man. He's covering good, but he's got to get moving, and that's not the place to go to. The full mount is a tough spot.
I'll be real surprised if he can get out of this predicament. This is very early in the round. He's really going to have to show us something. You can hear the coach, Richard Dan Bakley, there in the corner pushing for it. Wants him to finish.
Look at this.
Wow.
Push off.
He's going to have to get up
Palm.
quick.
Yeah, he's got to stand up, going for an ankle lock is David Moore.
And he's yanking back on that. Does he have good enough position? Take a look at it, Casey.
It can be dangerous to go for the ankle lock because if you don't get it and your opponent sits up, you're on your back. That's a reversal. But again, Palm not making a push to get up. He stays on his back, and you can't win from there.
You got to scramble, and his corner has to be telling him that. And like you said, having an experienced corner, having a consistent team always helps.
Look at this, David Moore drawing him back up.
Very nice.
And again, making that push. I think he wants a knockout here, Cyrus.
Big old
He wants
haymakers.
to give something to the fans here at Next Level.
Hey, we'll take it.
Oh, caught a big shot by Dennis Palm. David Moore, though, undeterred. Dennis Palm not following up.
Wow, Dennis Palm. He can change
Dude,
it on.
He could have hurt David Moore. This could be bad for David Moore.
Not a whole lot of time left here. He's going to have to get moving.
David Moore looking for the submission, possibly going for a guillotine position.
Dennis Palm's going to have to try to back out of that. He's going to have to try to make something happen here. Go for that single leg. Can he finish it?
Good defensive posturing by David Moore. But, man, I'll tell you, Dennis Palm, he's got it in his hands right now. He's got to go for it, though. If he sits there, he's going to lose this fight, undoubtedly.
No doubt. Next Level Fight Club here. He's still trying to make it happen. Dennis Palm holding on to that leg. He's going nowhere. He's going to have to get out and reset. This is not a good position.
Not
Look at
at
the
all,
defense.
not at all.
from
You got
Moore.
David Moore. He's got all kinds of options there. Possibly a guillotine. He's got the arms in. He can sprawl him down, go for an anaconda. There's all kinds of trouble that Dennis Palm could be in just laying there underneath the front face lock.
These guys are pretty early. I don't know if they're going to get that anaconda yet, Casey. But maybe. It's possible.
Oh, big shots by David Moore.
And that's it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to this, I want you guys to make noise for both fighters going the distance for you tonight here in Greenville. Now, ladies and gentlemen, since this was technically an exhibition match, both men are the winners here. This is officially a draw. Make some noise out here for both fighters. Give me a show here at Next Level Fight Club.